What's up, everybody? 2 days in a row you get to see me in your feed. I apologize for that, or you're welcome, or probably I'm sorry, whatever it is you say. But good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Wanted to chime in one more time. I told everybody yesterday about this huge deal the stores are having. I don't get involved and share that much here, but wanted to make sure you're aware, whether you're an adult, a teen, a kid. This week on Saturday, 1 to 5 o'clock, we've got some pretty incredible musicians who have offered to come and teach some clinics here at the store. So down in the basement, some of you may not have known or been aware, but we redid the basement here in the store in Spanish Fork. It's a really beautiful studio, really incredible recital hall, and we're going to have some pretty awesome, talented musicians who are coming on Saturday to teach all things music. So we're talking everything from orchestra to band to how to use guitar modelers to how do you write songs, and wanted to walk you through a little bit of what that will look like today. So again, starting at 1 o'clock, and if I back up, remember, huge giveaways, huge discounts this week, all culminating in us giving away thousands of dollars of stuff on Saturday at 5. But before that's over, free clinics. So our good friend, one of my favorites, Curt Gordon, longtime Boothe Music friend, and one of the big reasons that this place has been so successful. Kurt's going to do a big session about amps. If you're a guitar player, a bass player, and you get into amplifying your sound, there's a good chance that you know that Curt happens to be an amp aficionado, and just knows all things, whether it's solid state, whether it's tube. He's the man, and he's going to come and spend about 25 minutes talking about amps. What does he look for? What does he think about when he's looking at acquiring new amps? So any of you big guitar players, beginners, intermediates, advanced, I promise you can learn quite a bit from Curt in this session about how to pick the perfect amp for you. Next up is our good friend Tina Norman, who's one of our incredible teachers over here. Has played in a lot of the local orchestras, bass performance major, is absolutely just incredible. She's going to teach a session about intro to orchestra. So whether you are in orchestra as a young man, young woman today, whether you're looking at maybe joining an orchestra in the future, Tina is a great one to know, and to kind of talk through those ideas of what are you going to get if you join an orchestra. Next up, I know a lot of you have heard what's the difference between a violin and a fiddle? Well, we happen to have a couple of really good violinists here in-house. So Tina and Coralie are going to talk through kind of the difference between playing classical fiddle and bluegrass fiddle. Our good friend Kelsey Harrison is going to do a session for any of you mothers, kids, 0 to 4, 0 to 5 range. We're going to have a lot of fun during that 25-minute session where Kelsey's going to do kind of a session about music for mommy and me. It'll be singing some songs, doing some movements together. So should be a lot of fun. Bring your little one, come down and hang out. Right after that, 3 to 3:25, Kelsey goes into a session. She's also one of our great ukulele teachers. She's going to do a session about intro to uke. Super fun instrument, pretty easy to pick up. You can play a whole lot of songs with just 3 simple chords. So come and learn those and hang out with everybody here at Boothe Music. Next up, have a kid who's into band. Bridger Bird's our band specialist over here, an incredible clarinetist. Was a first chair at one of the big groups over at UVU. He's going to do a session about intro to wood instruments. We then go to my uncle Lou Wolford. If you don't know Lou, he is a rocker from the very beginning. Still plays in multiple bands today as a gigging musician. He is really big into modeling. Whether you're trying to get the sound of a Vox AC30, a Fender, a Marshall, or on and on and on and on. The beauty of having a guitar modeler is that you can make the sounds and the tones of those kinds of amps without having to buy each and every individual amp. So should be a really fun session. And then my older brother, Ross, is going to do a session. Many of you know him. He's an absolutely stellar musician and just an all-around great guy. has written a lot of big pieces, whether that's for the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, the One Voice Children's Choir, and the list goes on and on and on. He's going to walk you through that process of what it's like to write songs. So come down and better understand what that process is like. All of this is free. We're not charging a penny. We just want people to come hang out in the store and fall in love with music like all of us have. So that's the schedule. It's going to be super fun. Remember that at the end of the day, we're giving away thousands of dollars in gear. You can get a ticket for every one of these sessions that you attend. Also getting tickets this week for every $15 that you spend in the store. So tell your kids, tell your partner, your wife, your husband, anyone to come join us down at the store this Saturday, 1 to 5, to have some fun, some good free fun. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you there.